Twisted your ankle again, huh? Let's talk about what happened. The four primary movements of the ankle are dorsiflexion, where your foot comes up, plantar flexion with your foot down, inversion, where your foot turns in, and eversion, where your foot turns out. The most commonly sprained ankle ligament is the anterior talofibular ligament. That one is right here and comes from pointing and turning your foot in, such as rolling your ankle. There are various degrees of sprain, so if you think you sprained your ankle, I suggest getting that checked out. But here are a few things that I do if my ankle starts hurting. First up is toe yoga. You're gonna take your big toes, lift them up, take your little toes, lift them up. Moving them at separate times. It works those inner muscles of your foot. It's a lot harder than it looks. Next, you're creating an arch. So this is especially for those that have really flat feet. Now, I don't want you doing it like this, where you're curling your foot in like a worm. You should be able to do it while keeping your toes slightly up. So you're just shortening the base of your toe and your heel and squeezing them together. Again, this one's also harder than it looks. For an ATFL sprain that I explained at the beginning, dorsiflexion is a pretty safe movement, so pulling your ankle up repeatedly against resistance, so you could tie a band around your foot as well, I just didn't have one here, and turning your foot outward. Now, you don't want to turn your entire leg outward, because that would be your hip. You need to hold the leg still and just move your ankle outward. Sorry, I don't know what happened with the camera resolution. You could also